Are we live?
Oh. Hi, welcome. My name is Pedro. This is Rosa. Welcome to Ecological City. Rosa, take it from there. Go ahead. Our celebrations. This is our first time doing this, so you gotta bear with us.
Hello, everyone. This is Rosa. This is Pedro. We're over here in the Bronx today. This is our first time doing this video, and so please bear with us. And basically, Earth Celebrations Ecological City. Just showing you a little card so you can see the card of the procession of this. This program is an environmental arts and climate action project, and we have our director's name is Felicia Young, and she works with us with this program. And for years she's been doing this program, and it's an environmental arts and climate action project. We have volunteers that normally we will be from February 29th to May 9th doing workshops, Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 12 to 4 o'clock. And our instructors are Lucrecia Novoa and Michele Brody, that are amazing artists.
Yes, and, they are.
In regards to the COVID-19, it has changed a lot our way of living. And just to let us know how much it has changed, right now we're doing this workshop in the Bronx, but normally we would be doing this workshop with 40 or maybe even more volunteers, hands-on experience. And there's something different when you're working with people that are all inside, they're all involved with the same field, and everybody that really enjoys working together, artists and people that just come in to experiment, to work with us. It's a different thing working together. And because this virus has somehow separated us, we're not getting the same feeling. And we miss our volunteers, and we miss working with our teachers. And somehow we have to just make the best of it, because we still want this project to go on. And Felicia Young is our director, and she has done an amazing job years after years. This is her dedication doing this. Young. And I'm going through the card because sometimes I forget the information, but just to let you guys know. And eventually, when we finish this project, it's a climate change project that we have a procession that's supposed to be May 9th. And all these costumes that are created by us and the volunteers, we wear the costumes, and we have the procession all the way from the Lower East Side to East River. And we go with our signs, and we show everybody that we can make a difference in this world for climate change, because people are using more resources in this world than they're supposed to. And we need to let everybody know that we can't do that. And so basically, the costume that we're working on here, which from Michele Brody, we work in this workshop is the costume design workshop. And Michele Brody is our instructor and artist from this workshop. I'm going to show you here basically. I'm sorry for the chicken scratch, but I just wrote some notes on it. But basically, this is what the costume eventually will look like. And so these are the strips that we were supposed to be doing on the Sustainable Arts and Climate.
Get a better look. This way you can see everything real good.
So the strips that we're doing, okay, hold on. These are the Sustainable Development Goals, and these are the goals that eventually we want everybody to do, so to make a difference in this world in terms of climate change. And these are solutions. And some of the solutions I'm going to show you and read them to you. For example, number 1 says no poverty. Number 2 says zero hunger. Number 3 says good health and well-being. Number 3 says equality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation. These are all goals that we would like to create, make a change by telling everybody in the community with the gardens, to let everybody know that these changes are needed to keep our planet clean and safe. affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, also life below water, life on land. We have also partnerships for the goals. And so if you notice, this is Michele Brody's design, and the design was created by her. And so she gives everybody an assignment to do, and Pedro and myself work with her. And so you see these strips. These are eventually going to be a costume, and the name of the costume is called, I think it's Sustainable Development Goals.
Goals,
yeah. Sustainable Development Goals. This is the name of the costume. Hello, hi Lucrecia.
Hi Lucrecia.
Hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
Hola, we miss you. Thank you for joining us. So these are the names of the different goals, the sustainable goals. If you notice also the symbols that Michele Brody also did over here, which is our original costume design artist. And these are, hold this one. These are, for example, this, for example, is the one that we have here, no poverty. So no poverty is red, and later on we're going to show you no poverty, which is one of the strips that has to be dyed. And so there's a whole bunch of different ones. Number 3, the ones that I read to you before. And these are all basically the colors that we have, that we eventually have to try to match as close as possible.
Yes.
So Michele Brody assigned me as the color artist to try to match everything as close as possible. And so...
yeah, she trusts us, I guess.
This was my homework in the weekend. So she gave...
I was there.
She gave me... There's a whole bunch of... Show me, let me get it up. So,
Nice.
can you over there for a minute?
Oh yeah. Look at this.
Okay. So she gave us these dyes over here. They're all these different colors here, if you see. And these are silk dyes. They're called Dynaflow silk dyes. So these are the dyes that we're going to use eventually to color each strip. So eventually when we finish coloring all the strips,
It'll look like this.
wait, not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
When we do all the strips, and you see the strip that I have laid down, later on I'll show you.
Okay.
These are the strips. So each one has a different color to match with the number. This later on is going to be, I think, the headpiece that Michele Brody is working on. She's working on it in the house, and you're probably going to see it later on today. It's from 7 to 8, because she's going to be demonstrating that project later on. So please be there to watch her. She's going to be showing all the good work that she's doing.
Please support us.
Michele. So this is the top piece. And so basically what I was doing on the weekend was trying to match the colors as close as possible to whatever it was that she's telling us. So number 17, you find number 17 there? 17? I think it's all in the back. So.
No, I missed it. Let's see. So I missed it.
Okay. 17? Oh, right here, right here.
You'll be alright.
Okay, so for example, this is number 17. So what we have to do is we have to try to match it as close. When we're trying to get the color, we have to mix it to as close as possible to number 17. So this is number 17, and I started doing like a lot of little samples, on the paper, trying to see which one it would be, to see which one we will eventually use to match that color to do it in the silk. So even though this is darker, usually it's going to be a little bit lighter. But as long as it gets close to possible, that's fine.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So anyway, so these are the little.
You're welcome.
What?
Yeah.
So these are the little batches. I put, for example, number 17, number 13. When I was trying to experiment to see the colors to match it as close as possible, I did all of these samples. So I have 12, 13, 14, 15, 12. And this is time consuming.
Time consuming.
Sometimes when you don't sleep, this is what you do. You work in the nighttime.
Yeah, we're still.
Lucrezi knows about that, and Michele,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes,
So,
they do.
Right here, where's those? Don't put it away. Bring it here.
Oh, these.
Yeah,
These are the ones that we stood up making. These are the
just show
colors.
them the numbers.
Yeah, look.
So, for example, I mixed the batch in here for number 17, and then I labeled it number 17. So when it's time to do the dyeing on the silk strip, number 17 will be in here already because I already mixed it and ready, so it'll be ready to use. So I have a couple of them there with numbers. Pedro will show you. See, they all have numbers. So this is what we was doing, practicing in the weekend.
Yeah. We got it. We got it.
Mixing some of the colors so we get them as close as possible. We have the numbers back.
I hope you like it.
Get the numbers the other way. You know how to do that? Okay. Okay. So these are the some of the ones that we already mixed already. So all right. So this is my little color sheet to practice later on to make sure that I get everything the way I'm supposed to. And let's see. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go onto this side of the table, and we're gonna show you. Pedro's gonna show you demonstration on how we use the Deco Resist. So the Deco Resist is a silk technique, and what it does basically, it covers the letters on. It covers the letters.
The area that you're going to make the letters in, it'll cover that so that when you dye, it won't go through.
Okay. Is there any way we can show them a little bit?
Hey,
Hold on 1 minute. Is there a way later we can move the phone so they can see?
Right.
So basically, the strip that we have here, which eventually will be these long strips that we have set up on the table. So each long strip will have the sustainable goals, the sustainable development goals. And so this one, for example, is number 10.
This is number 10.
So this one is not done yet.
See?
So we use this little bottle here with the resist. So what the resist does is when you go over the numbers and the names of the goals underneath, they're already written. Can you show them how it's underneath the way it's marked?
This is the way it's marked up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, don't peel that.
No, I got it.
Okay. So underneath, what we did was we wrote the names of the sustainable goals on a piece of cardboard. Once you get the stuff written down on with the magic marker, and we write it down, then we try to line up as close as possible the strip, and then we tape it down so it doesn't move, so we could eventually use the resist to put it over the letters we want to write on the silk strip. And so what eventually the resist will do, once we put all the letters on it and it dries, we will see and then we have to put it on the letters and dry. We have to wait for it to dry, and once it dries, the resist, what it creates is a barrier on the silk material. So when we dye it, the way the resist is, the color of the dye will not go on there. It's covering the area for the time being. And okay, hold on. So Pedro's gonna try to put together the strips to show you more or less example how we start doing the lettering with the resist. So he has it all set up now, and he's gonna show you a basic example of how we do the resist on top of the paper. We already have the letter was written in advance, and then I did it with the marker. So he set it up and he put it with the tape, and now he's gonna show you with the little bottle already has the little resist inside of it.
So it has some in there. So I'll take the cover off.
Yeah. So we're supposed to do this. You have to do this very carefully, because if you squeeze too much of the resist is gonna come out, and you're gonna get a little blob, which I got on some of them. Don't say anything.
We don't want that.
So anyway,
so I got the steady hand.
So okay, so I'm gonna So Pedro's gonna give you an example of how he's doing the resist on the silk material. So once this material, go ahead, go into it.
Hey, So
he's gonna give you an example.
I'm gonna put some on now. This is the resist.
Yes.
Okay, so very lightly, not too much.
So you're gonna go slowly around the area that you want it to be covered, and don't rush this, because if you rush it, it's gonna get messed up, and we don't want that because Michelle's gonna get mad. But anyway, so no, I'm just bothering you, Michelle. You know how it is. But yeah. So he's doing now with the resist. He's doing the work, and this takes a lot of time. So we really miss our volunteers. You don't know how much we miss you guys, because usually when we do everything together as a group, we get everything done quick and faster. But we also have social time, which is important, because when you have time with other people and we joke around and we talk about each other's stories and how we got there, it's important to realize that we're all there for the same method, for the same goal. And when me and Pedro first came to this workshop by accident.
Yeah, it was. I tripped and I fell in it.
We came to Loisaida doing a workshop that we was doing a silkscreen workshop, and from the silkscreen workshop we were doing La Lucha Continua. That was a mural project from the Loisaida, and from a silkscreen class that we were taking for free in the Loisaida project, me and Pedro ended up helping them in the Lower East Side do a mural with a amazing bunch of artists and kids in the neighborhood. And it was a nice project. It was about 3 years ago, 2017. And so from that workshop, we met a lot of different artists in the Loisaida project, Loisaida Center, excuse me, I said that wrong. And we met a whole bunch of other artists, and they were doing other projects also. And what I learned is sometimes when you're one place and by accident you meet other people, and there's a reason that we were there, because we met other people doing other projects, and they pulled us in and they said, we're doing this project with artists, would you like to join us? And we said sure, because we saw we were doing painting and paper mache, and I had never done paper mache before, and so it was a good experience exploring a different medium, and I enjoyed it a lot. And and so, and sometimes what people forget is that when people have I don't want to say mental health problem, but I'm going to say when people are going through a lot of issues in their family, and between depression and other stuff that's going on, or family issues, when we work creatively, it's a distressor. I know it helps me.
Preach on.
It helps me. And so, and I noticed that when we're working with other people, the time goes by so fast. And it goes by so fast because we're enjoying the company that we're with. And we learn from everybody in the process. When we're doing the projects, I learned how to do paper mache, and I learned for the first time with Michele Brody to do the silk painting, which was a good experience, because
it was fantastic. I've never done stuff like that, and she opened my eyes up to something I've never known, and I'm with it.
Yeah, and we learned through experimentation that there's more things that we can do that we never knew that we were able to do. And I was saying to myself, I can't do this because I've never done this before. And in experimenting and looking at other people doing things, I realized that, wow, I could do that. And it was fun working with when we did last year, the fire and the water, the costume. It was fun creating the costume with Pedro, and he has amazing sewing skills that I do not have, so it's good to work with him in that sense. So whatever I don't know how to sew, he can sew. Right, hon?
Yes, yeah. That's why I'm here.
So yeah, so he's showing you basically. He's showing the.
Okay, so this is I got up to. This is as far as I got.
Don't rush.
And I take my time with it. it's best to take your time, because if not,
I told you.
it'll be all over the place.
Yeah.
It'll be all over the place. So the less you use, the better.
Yes.
And just be easy. It's like you're writing.
Yeah.
It's like writing.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Nothing can happen.
So I wish that we was working right now with our volunteers, and we're not. But when they see this video, we just want to let you guys know that we miss you dearly, and we miss working with Lucrecia and Michele, Brody, and all Didi and everybody in the workshop, because Didi's also doing workshops also, and the guys that are working with us doing the posters, and we normally work with everybody together, and it's very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic. So even though we're doing this today in the Bronx, in Pedro's house, and
see, I do this because I have a lot going. As everybody knows me. I have a lot going with me, and I take care of my mother, and this makes it good. Gets my mind, not thinking so much.
Okay. So early example. Okay. So thank you, Michele, to being there, to watching with us, and thank you for your support and for everything that you do with us, and also Lucrecia and Felicia for every year that she makes sure that this happens no matter what. So you know what? COVID-19 is happening out there, but it's not stopping us, right?
No stopping.
So, okay, so we're gonna try to, Pedro's working on that right now, and we wanted to show you also a little demonstration. What is the earlier, just like the early example? It says show the earlier example.
The green one.
The green one? Show that to me. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Dry, then we steam. So it'll set in. I'm sorry about that. And it'll come out looking like this. See that? So what we do is, like, once she dyes it, that it dries, I have to put it and steam it so the color will set in. And then after it sets in, that it's nice and dry, I take it and I give it a nice iron so it'll stay in there.
Well, eventually we're going to show you how we steam in another video, but we just want to show basically when we did one example after, you know what? So this piece over here, for example,
yeah,
is done. When we do the strip, we have to do it on both sides. So this one says life on land, number 15. Oh, we got it backwards. We figure that out next time. So we have to do it on both sides, because eventually the strip is gonna be from the turn it around.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Upside down.
Okay.
And that's
yeah.
Is that it? No. Well, it's not my fault. I'm telling you, it's right. It's not my fault. It's the camera's fault.
Okay. Hold it for a minute.
Yeah. So we put it on here. We let it get dry. Once it dries, we take it off the paper.
Can you show them how you take off the paper for him?
Yes. And well, we started on this one already. So just to show you how much of a headache, how much fun it is, Look, this is how we have to take it off slowly, right? Just the excess pieces. The rest will come off later after she does what she has to do.
We gotta make sure you do it on both sides.
All right. So see how it is? It's time consuming. So you have to be real careful.
That's
with
why
this.
we need the volunteers.
We need, yes. So with that being said, where it's glued, you have to be very careful. So if you can break around it, it'll be great. The more paper you get off, the better. But that's the main thing right here. This is the part where you have to be very careful at, because see how it's stuck? Very soft.
Hello, Phoebe. Hi.
See?
Hello.
This is the way it'll look.
Pedro.
It'll look just like this with the paper. So that I won't even try until after.
Thank you.
After I do everything else, then I'll take it off.
And then that eventually
Will become.
this when you have a.
Oh yeah.
After we peel it off,
Yeah.
after we peel everything off, it will look like this. And this one, if you notice, it has the resist on it, and this one is ready to dye. So even though it has the resist, and we peeled off the paper from the back as much as we could, we peeled off, see, most of it from the back. Oops, take that off. Just put that away for now.
So I gotta do one. You got me started now. See, she started me off. Now she wants me to stop. I can't stop.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this down now, and I'm gonna tape it down, and I'm gonna show you basically how we start putting the color down on this one, number 1, which is No Poverty.
Ta-da! See, that's what it looks like after you take everything off. So now I gotta wait for her to do her thing. To get busy.
Why? You want to say anything? You can talk. Say it. No te vayas.
So, getting back to my project. Okay? You know the trouble I had to get my desk. I had to get my table. I had to run around looking for my table. So I'm going to continue with this. And I'm almost done here. So once this gets done, then it gets dry, it'll go to her side. So I got a couple of these I got to do. So with the glue. Can she see me?
No, they see the top of your head.
Okay, can you fix that?
It's perfect.
Huh? Let's go.
It's fine.
So I'm going to put a little bit, teeny bit. Michelle, I'm putting a little bit, don't worry.
Trust me, Michelle. She's going by the book. I got you. I got your back, Michelle. I'm on it.
We gotta stretch our paint. So, you know, we're given a certain amount of paints and instructions. So this is basically the number one, our first one to dye. So I'm gonna put a teeny bit of water there. So while Pedro is doing slowly, he's doing all the resist on the paper. I'm going to just start doing the color on the strip.
You gotta see how slow I'm moving. I'm moving real slow. It's getting me sleepy.
Huh?
It's moving slow. Taking your time doing this.
Yeah, you gotta do
You're rushing. Before you know, you got too much on paper.
Don't rush, slow. You don't have to do for nothing.
No, it's good. Look,
It's too, no, she said, no longer happy.
I'm not.
I need can you get me a paper plate in your room?
Paper plate.
Yeah, from the box with is it on here with art supplies?
Do you want the paint?
A paper plate.
Paper plate. Under there. It's in there. Under there. Paper plate. Get in the back? I'll go get it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of here for now. So do I have number 1 here? Okay. Michelle? Okay, I'm just curious. Do you want the color to be as close to this or as the card? See, because it's lighter on this and the card. Doesn't matter. If not, I'm going to try to get it as best as possible and then improvise. Okay.
I don't know what you did with paper plates.
Okay, don't worry about it. Already took one back.
You probably did. No. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.
I need just give me a paper a blank paper so I can, as a sample.
Paper so you can.
I'll use this together.
Paper. See, Isaac, looking at you. Okay.
So I'm just testing over here to see what this color might be like. So right now this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna start painting from this side. Can you see? Okay. I'll make sure they can see me. Okay, we know you're still there, but I'm gonna put the glove on so my hands don't turn red forever.
We're not talking. We're not ignoring. we're getting into the project.
Okay, see I think next time put
Yeah.
the white paper on there so you can see the real color, you understand?
No, that was you supposed to do. Newspaper or something underneath. I gave you that for the paper.
Okay, let me get.
Okay.
Alright.
Newspaper.
It's hard to see it with the black, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
The real color?
That's what you want to put it over it. Okay.
So we're getting this ready to dye it. I'm putting the newspaper on so I can see the real color because I had a black bag on the table and I couldn't really see what the real color is. Okay. So quiet. Oops. Can they see it?
You know what the trick is? I found out is putting it in the bottle. Look.
Huh?
It's like pouring it.
Okay.
Look at this. That's the hard part.
So this color looks close to what Miss Michele wants, Miss Brody.
It's Brody.
Yes. So I'm hoping I'm doing this right. This was the color that I mixed. For number 1, no poverty.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So we have to do 17 of these strips. So this is the first one that I'm dyeing over here.
Oh yes.
We have to do 17.
Speaking about 17, right? There's like thing from 6 to 12. Is it 6 to 12? 6 to 12. They go from shoulder to shoulder, and I have to find a way to make a hole so you can put the neck in. Then you can put the arm like a taichiki, right? Is that what they call it? It's gonna look something like that.
What's a taichiki?
One of those African shirts, you know. But that's gonna be the game changer right there, making the part. It's gonna come out nice.
So I'm sorry we're not talking to you right now, but I'm trying to do the coloring and the dye of the number 1, no poverty.
Yeah, she can't chew
So
gum and dry.
we appreciate you watching us today at Earth Celebrations, Ecological City. And we hope that this COVID-19 thing will be over soon. But right now it doesn't look like it's happening, but we try to keep ourselves positive and busy and occupied so we don't go cuckoo.
Yes, it's very serious out there.
This is our therapeutic way of keeping our brains sane. So I'm doing now, moving this along. I might need more newspaper.
I'll get you some. Okay, I'm done with this one.
Okay.
Right? This one is done.
Let's leave because I have to get dry.
So now I gotta let it get dry. So we stay here with it get dry. When this is getting dry, I'm gonna work on the one that's almost done. On the green one. I gotta set the colors in. I gotta iron it. Set the colors in. Pete, bring the camera up a little bit because it's going down.
Oh, I thought I was getting short.
No, it's not. The world is sinking.
It's melting. We're disappearing. What happened?
Yeah. Okay, so
it's quiet now, you know, because we're doing this over here by ourselves. And we want to thank Pedro's son, Pedro. He's here in the background. He's our technical.
without him, I would have been on Shit's Creek. Here I am. I'm trying to work it, but I have nothing. You're talking to me about something I have no technology about. You tell me to fix it, I can fix it. But to work it, that's another story.
He's our technical helper, so God forbid something happens, he's
Great
gonna help us
job.
out with the video.
Great job. Thank you, Pete.
I'm gonna put a little bit more water, teeny bit, to stretch it. But we just basically, the dye that I have over here that I mix is a mixture of scarlet red and brilliant red. So I mixed a little bit of both and I diluted it with water, and I made this new color, which is what I'm doing over here now.
Yeah, thank you. I was there.
Huh?
Yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm setting the colors in. I'm setting it in so this way it'll stay put. It won't run or anything. Not that it will. But this gives it a final. It's like a final. That's it. You're not,
Makes it permanent, so.
Yeah, so it won't come off.
Hello, people.
I missed the classes.
He says, "Hey, thank you for streaming, linking." I have forgotten the big one.
Okay, not a problem.
You're welcome, everybody.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting us. So when I finished setting the ironing and making the colors in there, get in there permanent, so they won't, fade or anything. I put it away, and I get to the next piece, and then I'll put them all together, and I'll show you.
In the future workshops.
In the future workshop, I'm going to show you when I sew it together and I put the pieces piece by piece. Then that's where my craft comes in.
That is where Pedro is going to put this costume together. He's going to make it look amazing because I cannot sew for nothing. I just do the painting job and that's it. So he paints also. He's an amazing artist also, but he's incredible with sewing. I cannot do that. Thank you. So I'm just adding more red over here. Try to finish this. Number 7, no poverty.
Oh, by the way, if Rosa maybe mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it again. We're in the Bronx, in my place. So, welcome to my home. Even though it's...
I said it before.
Yeah, I said it again because I didn't hear it the first time.
I said it. I said we was in the boogie down Bronx.
Yeah. Some people didn't hear. Some people who just got in, this is from the Bronx Live. So Rosa's mixing more of that color. She's trying to thin it out so it'll stretch out because it's pretty strong.
We still have a lot. If you notice, we still have a lot of other pieces that need red, and
so she's trying to stretch it.
We're trying to stretch it because if not, we're gonna have to bother Michele Brody soon. But for now, we good. For now.
Hint.
I think she left us. Michele left. But anyway, so if you notice. These are all whoever didn't see this before, these are the strips that we're painting now. Pedro has a green one. Show them the green one. What number is that?
It's done. This is 15, is it?
15.
Yes.
So 15 is life on land, number 15, which is this strip here, which is one. Put it over your arm so you can get an idea. So eventually, over your arm.
I'm going to show you something.
So eventually, this is going to be like a...
You can see it real good.
What do you call that outfit?
Tachiki.
No, not a tachiki. She said it was the Asian one.
Oh, okay.
You have it backwards.
It is backwards.
Maybe it'll show the right way you put it backwards.
No.
But anyway, so we're gonna have like the red strip that I'm coloring is number 1. This is gonna be the one that's gonna be at the end of the costume. Number 1. It'll be in the hand, so it'll be number 1. It'll be 1, 2, 3. See how you stretch it out? All the short ones are the ones for the arm. See? So from 1 to 5 are the short ones. We have 17 we have to do. And from 13 to 17 is short. So the ones that are in the middle, number 6 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. The middle ones have to be long. They're longer. They're going to be a longer strip. But eventually, all these strips, we're going to put them together, and Pedro's going to sew them together to make it a costume.
Make
with all
it
the
come
different
alive.
colors, yeah.
You're gonna make it
So
come alive.
we're still working on this piece. And just to show you, this is a batch of color that Michele had given me. And she gave this to me, and I was just practicing, trying to get the color as close as possible. So it's a little experimentation process. No, wait.
Oh.
Wait.
No, but you don't need much. Go ahead, that's good enough. Oh yeah, that's why I put the rubber. That's why I put that piece of plastic. Let me get you some more paper. What did you do with it?
I think it's in my bag over there. I'm gonna finish dyeing this little piece over here.
Okay.
Anybody has any questions out there in regards to this? Okay, so I'm just dyeing the rest of this here in red.
You can pull it. Hey, no, pull it towards me. I'm gonna pull it toward me. I'm gonna pull it toward me. No, I'm pull it toward me. Right there. There. I'm gonna get another piece and put it over there.
No, you don't need to.
No?
I was just trying to move it so we could get that paper on that one.
No, I got another.
No, you don't need it already. It's already colored. Just leave it for now.
No, but I want to see where it's touching. Oh, you good. That's good.
See, we need a little Java so we can stay up.
Yes, I'm back.
I'm a night owl, so usually when everybody's sleeping, I'm 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning. I was doing this last night because
Look who's talking.
if I can't sleep, I start, working on the little art project, and so
Yeah.
that's therapeutic.
This is what happens when your
What
mind
happens when
starts
you don't get
wandering.
insomnia? When you have insomnia?
Insomnia. This is part of killing insomnia.
Maybe he's drinking too much coffee that's backing us up.
Okay.
¿Qué tú crees? Too much coffee?
Yeah. Much.
Is that one done, hon?
This is it. Oh, I gotta do this side. No, this is good.
There was another one. That one I think needs the back. The one that says life before that one.
Let's see what happened here.
Oh, forget it. Don't forget about that one now. It needs a new cardboard.
Huh?
It needs a new. What happened?
I don't know. I gotta wash it. I gotta take that off. I can't down there. Maybe?
No. She said don't wash it. If you wash it, it won't.
It'll stick. I gotta take it off. Right?
No lo puedes lavar hasta que después.
No, el de esto, la pega está ahí. Si la quita ahora, se sale. If I don't take it off now, it's gonna stay.
Ella dice que
I know. Not to take off the para que no se salga. But I can't have it there. I gotta take it off. Yeah, look, it's coming off. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I'm finishing the rest of this dye with the red dye.
I had a little mistake.
Huh?
I had a little mistake. I took care of it. The mistake is gone. There's no more mistake. I'm gonna take it off because I can't have mistake.
Dice ella que no lave la de eso.
Yeah, like the other side. I can't
No
let
lave
that side
algo.
get, I can't let that side get wet.
What's the Michele? What you said talking about the Gouda? She said don't wash out the Gouda.
Yeah, exactly. The one that's done, this one. That's a mistake. The mistakes have to come off. This is the one señal.
¿Qué es la Gouda que ella está
Vas a
hablando?
creer. Vas a creer. Okay. Let this little dura be dried out.
She said what you washing out,
Huh?
She said what you washing out.
My hands.
She heard you.
My hands. What's he washing out?
She's asking you what you washing out.
Well, I had stuff on my shirt, so I have to take it off. I don't want to be naked in front of everybody. That's it. Just clean. I'll just leave it dry.
Should I make this darker, Michelle, or that's good like this?
It's just water.
Okay.
Okay.
When you think this is good, I'll make it darker.
A little
Look at
darker.
number-
That's pink.
This is number
Now it's gotta get darker.
darker.
Yeah. That is dry, and then we get another cup.
Mira, ve, yo está hablando algo ahí.
So I'm gonna do this side now.
Ella está hablando. Ve.
Oh, my shirt. Got that glue all over it. I'm gonna do the opposite side. We did this one. I'm gonna do this side now.
Let's put on top of the
Yeah,
iron
yeah.
for now, so it's dry.
Can I do this?
No, you may not. Okay. Make it darker. Make it darker.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I will. Okay. Thank you. That's what I was gonna do because I'm looking at it. There.
Yeah.
It's light.
That's how it's at. We were, you know. We were
Thank
saying.
you.
Appreciate it.
I'm glad.
What you say?
Something got.
Huh?
No, it was getting. I got disconnected for a moment.
Oh. Okay. I don't want to rip up anything and mess it up, so I gotta take it off carefully. Yeah.
You missed it, Michelle.
Now I take it and think over here. You know, I miss the group, the people hanging out together, doing the work. I miss that. You know, everybody goes in, talk about everything and anything as we're working together. It's like it's relaxing. I miss that. This coronavirus is something else, isn't it? You guys gotta be careful out there. Yeah. Yeah. That's a new name for it. That's what I call it. Crazy ass. Right, so this is done. I'm gonna I need the
resist?
yeah.
Pedro's gonna work on another resist. Life below water, number 14.
Yeah.
I got a lot of these done last night at 4 o'clock in the morning. I know that's crazy, but you know how we do, right?
We gotta do it like that, because if not, you know, we gotta meet that quota that and do that thing.
So when you trying to do work and it doesn't work, so you do the coffee and the B12 and you're straight.
Yeah, it works if you work it. Yes, I do. The B12 works. Okay, I just noticed that the numbers on the opposite side. Oh, okay, no, you're right. Okay. It's a lie.
It has paint on it. Clean it before it goes on the thing. Clean the red off.
Yeah.
You don't have. You gotta get next time Bounty or something. A Bounty one.
I forgot.
Let's get some toilet paper in the bathroom. In the baño.
Yeah.
No, the red's gonna mess up your thing.
It's a guy's thought.
I want to clean this off before.
Oh shoot.
No, get toilet paper.
Bathroom tissue?
Yeah.
You want a tissue over there?
I'll bring the Bounty next time.
You bring the what?
The Bounty. That's how the people haven't bought it all from the supermarket. We don't have none left. ¿Verdad?
I laughed because I'm walking and that the wire got tangled up in my leg. I don't know how. I mean, it got wrapped up around my leg.
Does it look like it's getting darker, huh?
let it dry. It's not gonna happen if you let it dry. See how this is how light it is?
Yeah, okay.
Right? Just come over here.
Well, you did this twice already, so I'm
Right,
like giving this one another.
No, what I'm saying is that you have to let it dry, let it sit, and then hit it again. Just hit this part. Then move it down. Move it down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, looks pretty good though.
Just move the whole newspaper.
No.
Just leave it. It won't. It just leave it. Just roll it down.
You gotta get a newspaper on that side. Hold on.
I use the same one.
Hold on. There's more in there. Wait, it's not what? There's none inside one. Inside here. There's none. Okay. Here, you're good.
Okay. Put it down. Yeah, we can have light difference, right?
So just let it dry. Wait till it dries, and then just hit this side. Let it dry, then come back and do it again.
Make sure you don't have no red in your hand.
I must be getting ready because my hair itches.
You allow me to check mine.
Yeah. So, here I go again.
No, be careful. You went over.
Stop.
So, okay. Teeny bit. Okay, giving it a second coat because it looked like it was too light, and then Michele told me to do it darker. That's what I'm doing right now, second coat, so it could be more red because it looked like it was pink.
Yeah. So
when it dries, it's gonna look lighter anyway. So
doing another coat. We'll get there. Yeah, I know. It will. That's why I tell her let it dry first, and then we hit it again. What do you think, Brady? Yeah, she's talking to me.
That's old message.
No, it's not.
No, lo está haciendo muy rápido.
Ay, bendito.
Déjalo por acá. Y yo dije que pareciera bien lindo. ¿Entiendes? Okay, so I'm finishing the second coat of the red. Sorry, not talking too much. I just want to get this done, and so you guys could see the process.
I can't talk and do this because I gotta be looking down and paying attention to the line. I don't want to miss the line. And you get off the line real quick with this.
Oh, tú sabes por qué ella no está en el de eso, porque ella está preparando para hacer la de eso.
Oh, verdad.
Porque así tú no te dio nada. Por eso es que ella no está hablando con nosotros.
She's got the next one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured she got to set up her stuff. Because she's doing the video next.
I forgot. I know she's happy with us. Very good. See, it looks nice. Let it get dry some.
I know. I just want to finish that corner, and if anything, we do another layer later on. But at least
Yeah,
let it
just
when
let,
it's dry.
yeah, let it dry so this way Yeah. Could have cramped my hand.
That's why I told you that.
I'm going slow and I could have cramped. I can't go slow.
That's why I told you to just wait. Leave it till later.
I could have cramped.
I'm just doing that. I did like. Okay.
Get
Okay.
the
So
cramp.
everybody, thank you for
Participating with us.
for watching with us today. We will hopefully see you next time. And this is a learning process. This is the first time we do this video, so we thank Vito for helping us set up and everything and help us with the video. And hopefully we will see you again soon. And thank you for participating. Thank you, Felicia, for making this project happen.
Felicia,
Michele,
Michele,
Lucrecia, we love you.
we love you
and all the
all.
volunteers. We hopefully we see you soon. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Till next time.